The official KiddChris Show website is KiddChris.com. That's KIDD. KiddChris.com. Lotion not included.
Celebrity divorces can be really, really brutal. But someone who knows the best with this stuff is Jacqueline Newman, attorney to the stars.
Hi, how are you doing?
You're an attorney.
I am.
A divorce attorney?
Yep, that's all I do.
So
Smart.
imagine if you're a star and you automatically have to give half of whatever you made away, right?
I know.
That's what happened. That was Nick Lachey. That happened to him with him and what was her name?
Jessica Simpson?
Jessica
Yeah,
Simpson.
when
But
they got divorced.
shouldn't she have more than him at the time?
Actually, I think he benefited out of the deal.
Yeah, I think he's the one that scored out of it.
Yeah, good job, Nick.
To go in and a guy has to lose everything. Say he had a huge career and then gets married after his career's already over, and then if that relationship's over, she gets half of that stuff? That's unbelievable.
No. That's not really what happens. That's what happens in the papers because it's much more fun to read. Let's say you come into the marriage with, $20 million, and then let's say you make $5 million during the marriage. The $5 million is really what's subject to what's called equitable distribution, meaning you're going to split it up. So the $20 million is still technically separate.
Yeah.
That's annoying to write in an article, so it's much more fun to just say 50-50, they lose everything.
Jacqueline Newman here on the KiddChris Show. She does a bunch of these celebrity divorces and stuff.
She was also talking about the Chris and Bruce Jenner breakup.
In some states, same-sex marriages aren't legal.
So is he gonna make $60 million off that, or she? Who's gonna win out on that one?
Well, it looks like they did not, from what I'm reading, they didn't have a prenup. And so it looks like my guess is that whatever's marital is going to get split.
That Kardashian empire is huge.
Now it is, but they got married right after the old man died. What's his face there? The
lawyer.
The lawyer.
So Robert,
Robert Kardashian. And he was playing the back nine of his career because he was an Olympic champ or whatever.
Oh, Bruce Jenner?
Yeah.
That Wheaties money didn't go too far.
Right. Right. So the empire came while they were married.
Yep.
Yeah, but is she the manager behind all that, though?
Yeah, I think so.
She is. But, well, first of all, from what I'm understanding, they're actually settling this amongst themselves.
Yeah.
So my guess is that it's going to be pretty much kept out of courts.
Yeah.
And so they're going to do whatever they're going to do. And, I don't know if she's going to do a 50-50 split because she still probably has years ahead of her that she's going to be making some money off her kids and everything else.
Yeah.
He, not so much.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because once he's out, he's out.
Well, he could finally get his money to finish the operation.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Is that happening? Do you know about that, Jacqueline?
The doctors haven't called me, so I don't know personally, but...
Listen, Jacqueline, you could just answer the question. No need for snide remarks.
But if he's got $30 million, I'm thinking that it might happen. Who knows?
He'd be a hot chick.
I know. Nice solid gold vagina.
He's already kind of on his way a little bit.
Attorney Jacqueline Newman talking to. She does a ton of these celebrity divorces and stuff, and it seems that a lot of these women will use the child support and the way the kids live to kind of keep their lifestyle up and going. Like 3 houses they need, all this stuff.
Yeah.
No doubt. And when you get child support numbers like that, it's disguised maintenance. I mean, that's what it is. Maintenance, alimony, stuff like that. It's really money for her.
Here's a question for you. Jacqueline is an expert, obviously, in this. And now the Kenny Chesney thing, there's all these rumors about him and stuff. I don't believe it. But when you put in your divorce paperwork fraud, that doesn't mean like it's fraud that he's straight, right? It could be just anything, correct?
It could be anything, yeah. I mean, it could be fraud. One of the ways of fraud is also if like someone says they want to have kids and then they ultimately, when they get married, they say, no, I don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
That could be it. Again, that's just fun to put in the papers.
Jacqueline Newman, attorney to the stars. She does all the divorces and stuff. Now, would you cheat on your husband with Kenny Chesney? The guy's loaded.
I wouldn't because I'm not. It wouldn't work.
You're not a what? Go ahead. You're not what? Into white guys?
Exactly.
You know who's the wife that made out? I think that made out one of the biggest like divorce settlements. Probably had to be Tiger Woods' wife, right?
Oh yeah.
He did pretty well.
Yeah, but how much did he fight? I don't know if he fought that much. It didn't seem like it.
Well, he didn't have a leg to stand on.
Right.
Yeah, he was in kind of a bad situation.
I mean,
when 80 women come forward and say, "Yeah, I've got
About 80
both of them."
skanks.
and with that said, she probably went for everything that she could. Like the sky's the limit on that.
Jacqueline Newman, you're an attorney for these celebrities and stuff. I hear that it's better to pay more in child support and less in alimony.
It's interesting you should say that. Prenups, I do a ton of prenups. So I can say, and a lot of times they do get challenged, especially when you're dealing with the high net worth and people want to just challenge you because then they know you'll just settle because who wants to go through it?
Right.
And that's how you can get more money. But if you're representing the person who has the kids, you're going to want it to be more child support heavy because maintenance, alimony, it's all the same thing. That's taxable to the person who receives it.
Yep.
It also ends when you get married. And it ends upon death and all of these things. Child support will go, at least in New York, till the kid's 21.
Oh,
so,
whoa.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, why 21? What happened?
Wait. When I was, mine stopped at 18. Am I getting gypped?
Yeah, 21 in New York. New York, it's called emancipation, and it will go to 21. And sometimes, actually, in agreements, we usually will say 22 if the kid's still in college, maybe 23 even if the kid took a year off and went back.
What?
Wow.
Oh, my
old man got lucky then here in Ohio.
Yeah, New York really gets you, huh?
You got kids, you might not want to be here.
Jacqueline, you have a pleasant voice and stuff, and you sound hot, and it'll be hard. I want to hear, what do you sound like when you get mad? Like when you're like on the phone with another attorney, you're like, oh yeah, well I'll see your ass in court.
See, now I'm very, very calm. Like I love when people get all excited and yelling, and then I get very calm, and I'm like one of those type of people. Like the more you yell, the calmer I get, and it just makes people furious.
Do you have kids?
I do.
Okay, so do you calmly talk to them like that? Like,
no.
Yeah.
They're the only two people on the planet that can get like right under my skin.
Yeah. No, trust me. My wife goes berserk.
I just looked her up to see what she looked like.
Let me
see.
Look at these creeps right over.
Let me see.
Right here.
I'm cute.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Look at her with the glasses. Yeah.
I hope you got a good picture. I'm not sure which one you're looking
No,
at.
you're on the phone and you've got glasses on.
Your website is Jacqueline Newman Esquire, right?
Yeah, that's one of the websites. And then I have the firm website.
Yeah, there she is. Yeah, girl.
I like it. Jacqueline,
I want to see your briefs.
What? Knock it off.
What?
Jacqueline, what's your husband do for work?
He's an attorney as well.
Yeah. All right, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm
it's not
checking out.
worth it. Yeah, no.
You don't want
a headache. You
listen,
don't want to bother.
I could get you Godsmack tickets whenever you want.
Well, it's tempting.
Now, Jacqueline Newman, attorney to the stars. You are super cool, and I hope all the other radio shows you do love you as much as we do. You're cool.
Oh, thanks so much. Well, it was great talking to you guys.